Hey guys, so I think that this is my 7th video installment of my favorite products in 2009. This video is going to be aimed at talking about my favorite lipsticks and lip glosses of the year. So I'm actually going to start out with all my MAC products first, and then I'm going to go into my drugstore products just to keep it organized a little bit better. I'm going to start with my lip glosses first. So the first lip gloss and lipstick set that I bought from MAC was in their holiday collection last year, and it was... I can't even remember what this was called, but it was a warm palette, I believed, and it came in a container like this, and it had 3 colors in it. One was a lip gloss, one was a lipstick, and 2 were lipsticks. I think it's Viva Glam 5 and 6, or something like that, 4 and 6. I don't even actually know. But I ended up buying the lipstick and the lip gloss that were in the palette that I liked the best. The one lip gloss, or the one lipstick was a little bit dark for me, so... The lipstick I ended up buying was Viva Glam 5, and the Viva Glams come in a slightly different format. They have this red inside to them, but this color is a really pretty neutral color. It has a little bit shimmery quality to it, and this is a luster, but this is a really pretty sort of everyday sort of neutral lipstick that's not over the top, and I wore that a lot at the beginning of the year. Then I bought the lip gloss to place over that in Viva Glam 6, and this is a really pretty sort of also neutral color, very similar in shade, but this has sort of little gold flecks in it, and it's very pretty with the lipstick or on its own. I also wore this a lot at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year in 2009, I was a little bit more afraid of lipsticks, wasn't really sure what kinds of things were going to look good on me, what kinds of things I wanted to wear, what things I felt comfortable with. So I started with some neutrals, and I've kind of moved more towards a little bit more bold pinks and reds. I think those are a little bit more better toned for me, and they're more my personality. So the next batch of things that I bought from MAC were a Dazzle Glass Cream in a color called Do It Up. And this is a beautiful hot pink color. And you can see that I've actually made quite a dent in this container. I don't know if you can see very well in the video, but there's like a huge hole in the lip gloss from all of it that I've used. I also bought another color in this Dazzle Glass Cream called Totally Fab. It's a really pretty red color, and both of these lip glosses have a lot of glitter in them. So they're really fun to wear. I usually wear these on their own without any lipstick because they are very pigmented. You can apply them very heavily, and you can achieve the color that looks like in this tube, or you can apply them a little bit more sheer, so you get a wash of pink or a wash of red without it being over the top. Now, I had talked about this in one of my reviews on MAC, and this is a Plush Glass lip gloss, and it's called Full For You. It's a really pretty sort of pinky purple color, and I had talked about it in my video and how much I hated it, and that I would never be buying a Plush Glass again. And Plush Glass actually contains some kind of cinnamon in it or something that helps to sort of tingle your lips, and it makes them sort of plump up a little bit. And I originally said how I hated the smell of it and the texture of it. Now, it has grown on me a little bit. I've been just kind of using it when I have it on hand. You know, if it's the first thing I grab, that's what I put on. I absolutely adore the color of it. It's a really pretty, like I said, light pink sort of purpley color. But it goes really well with a bunch of the different lipsticks that I own as sort of a top coat to slightly change the color or the effect of the lipstick. It does have a slight smell, but I'm not really sensitive to smell, so it's not something that bothers me too much. The texture is a little bit gummy, so it's a little bit different than the rest of my lip glosses, and it's definitely not my favorite, but I have come to really enjoy this lip gloss. I do like the sort of tingly sensation that it gives, and the fact that it does plump up my lips a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to talk about some lipsticks. One that I recently bought in the last couple of months was a color called Bombshell, and it's a frost, and it's a beautiful light pink color. It has a little bit of shimmery quality to it, like a gold shimmery quality to it, but it's this really pretty light pink color. It's very wearable. It's very easy to wear on an everyday basis, and I have worn this like pretty much every day of the week before. And then 2 other colors that I bought. One's called Lustering, which is a luster, and the other is Speak Louder, and it's a cream sheen. These are both colors by MAC, and I'm going to put them up side by side because they pretty much, to the naked eye, look like the same color. This one is Speak Louder. It's a little bit more red, a little bit darker. This one's a little bit more hot pinky. while they do look the same sort of in terms of color, or at least very similar in color, they come off completely differently on the lip. Lustering comes off more sheer, so it's not as scary pink when you look at it in the tube. It looks like this hot pink that's very scary. It comes off very light on the lip, not sheer, but not super heavy. Speak Louder, it looks like a hot pink, and it's sort of a hot pinky red. It comes off on your lips solid and hot pink. So this is a very bold lipstick, and even when you apply it very lightly, it's very bold. And so that's kind of why when I had tested lustering out in the store, I bought Speak Louder first and then lustering. That's kind of why I really liked lustering, because it comes off a little bit less hot pink, a little less scary, and it's much more wearable for the everyday look. But nonetheless, I do like both of these colors. I think they're very pretty. So that basically encapsulates all of my MAC lipsticks and lip glosses. Like I said, with most of these products, I do try them out in the store before purchasing them, and I don't purchase something unless I'm absolutely sure that I'm going to love it. Probably the only one that I didn't test out thoroughly before and was slightly regretful of buying it, like I said, was the Plush Glass. But like I said, I've come to sort of enjoy the product a lot more since purchasing it. So now I'm going to go through my lipsticks, and these are my drugstore lipsticks. I have really enjoyed L'Oreal's Color Rich lipsticks. I have two different colors. The first is a color called Peony Pink. It's number 580. And this is a really pretty sort of berry toned lipstick. It has a little bit of a shimmery quality to it, but it comes off beautifully on the lips. It's not like the other sort of bright pinks that I have in my collection. I really like that. Those lipsticks are very moisturizing as well. And the second color I have is 165. It's called Tickled Pink. And this is a really light, frosty pink. It's very subtle. It's very easy to use on a daily basis. And it's very sort of girly and light pink. Let's see what else. One of my recent favorites in terms of purchases is a brand called Hard Candy. I bought this lipstick called No Peeking 187. This is like hot pink. In the lighting of the bathroom, you can't actually tell how hot pink this is, but it is hot pink, even more hot pink than the other two MAC lipsticks that I showed you. This is like wham bam in your face. But this lipstick is very moisturizing. It's easy to use. You can apply it a little bit darker or a little bit lighter for a more subtle or more dramatic effect. It's very affordable. I believe the lipstick was only $6. It has cute packaging. It's one of the greatest sort of drugstore purchases that I've made in the last year. Accompanying that is a Hard Candy lip gloss called Mouthing Off. It's a sheer lip shine, and this is a really pretty, very wearable light pink color. And I really like wearing this over that really bright pink lipstick because it tones it down just enough so that it's wearable for the day. And I've actually worn that to work before. And I had talked about wanting a red lipstick, and I had bought this and was a little bit afraid of wearing it. I'm really afraid of red lipsticks for some reason, but that's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is a super lustrous lipstick, and it's 626 Cha Cha Cherry, and this is what it looks like in the tube. It's a more kind of, I would say, slight orangey red lipstick. You can apply it sheer and it turns up sort of pinky red, or you can apply it very heavily and you get a much more strong red effect to it. It's very moisturizing. One other thing to note about wearing bright red lipsticks or bright pink lipsticks is you do need to apply them a little bit more carefully. You can tell when you don't apply them very well around your lips. And that might be the time when it's appropriate to wear a lip liner. Now, I'm not a lip liner user. I don't think I've ever really used lip liners, but it's something that I'm going to think about trying in the future when I want to wear much brighter lipsticks, because it's going to help to keep the lipstick in, you know, the shape of your lips so that it's not going to kind of bleed out. So that's something to think about. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon.